We just landed back from Colorado last night and we woke up this morning. We were headed straight to Sheepy Race because we were getting an update on the Lamborghini Huracan. If you guys don't remember, I have a Lamborghini Huracan that's been gone for a very long time. We wide body it, painted it, and took it straight to Sheepy Race for a 1,000+ twin turbo kit. We are also going to be checking up on another project of ours, which is a 65 Mustang, which I know if you're new to the channel, you're like, I didn't even know you had that car. I'll give you guys updates today about it, but I'm meeting with some of my friends from Meguiars because SEMA is coming up this year, and both of these cars are on the chopping block to potentially be Meguiars feature vehicles for SEMA. So before they approve those cars, they want to see it, and it's time for us to get an update ourselves. So let's go inside and check out the Lambo. So the car's still pretty covered up, but the one thing I want to show you guys is the kit finally got back from coating. So the last time you guys saw this, they were fabbing up and finishing all of the wastegate dumps and the exhaust dumps. So that's all done. Now the kit has been fabbed and we just got it back from coating, and this was a little extra sauce that we did. We ended up, that's too heavy, I'm not gonna pick that up. But we ended up coating the whole entire kit the same color as the car. So when this is inside, it's all gonna be color matched to the car, and the exhaust is about to go off to get polished, and then we're gonna heat treat it. Not too big of an update to show on this because this stuff takes so long and getting it coated takes so long, but I'm telling you guys, this will be the best Huracan there is that you can find on the internet, and you can hold me to that. I peeled back some of the plastic just a little bit just to see this car because it's been so long and I miss it. Sheepy's giving me like another week to 2 weeks before this thing is out of here, but we should be coming back next week to get the first startup and we can catch the dyno sessions and all that stuff. I know you guys miss this car and some of you don't even realize I have it. I realize that, but fingers crossed we get this thing back soon. Now we're headed over to Rad Industries to see this 65. The last time you guys saw it, the motor was in the car. We didn't have the turbo set up or mounted, or I think we had the manifold for the turbo, but it wasn't really mounted. It was just kind of mocked up, and we didn't have our intake manifold. We were missing a lot of fabrication. So this next update is gonna help us really see the final product of what this is gonna look like. So I just got to Rad Industries looking at the 65. I'm gonna walk through the car with Dan and talk about what's been done and what more we need to do, as it looks really good. The last time we saw it, the intake manifold wasn't here, the intercooler wasn't there, the radiator wasn't there. Dan, what has changed since we've last seen the car?
Since you last saw it, we got the oil pan, so it's way down in there. We made the motor mounts. Just said we got the Hypertune intake, so you see that.
Which looks super baller, by the way. That looks insane.
Then we did get this CNR and this intercooler from Shredstone. We are in the middle of finishing this mounting, and we're kind of trimming
some of the bumper to fit it, right?
Yeah. There isn't tons of room, so we've been like taking this on and off like 50 times. And then once all the mounting's done, and you can see we kind of like cut the front apart a little bit and removed stuff, and then did some small structural reinforcement because once we had cut that, I want to just kind of fall wide open. And then we put this upper radiator support. We're gonna do some dimple gussets in there and make it look a little fancier. So we still have a lot of fab work to do, and we do have to build the whole exhaust. We got an exhaust manifold, but then...
Which looks really good, too. Does. You guys saw this on the car there last time.
It didn't fit. Once we got the rear housing of the turbo, it wants to hit
hits the side of the valve cover. Yeah.
Like, no! So then we can't make any forward progress on the exhaust. Now we're hoping to get another one in like a quick turnaround time, and then we can do exhaust.
Yes, hit like right here.
Yeah, we still have a bunch of plumbing to do. We still have to mount a couple like fuel pressure regulator, like expansion tank, crank breather, and then finish this fab work in the front. And then there's some other stuff we're probably not thinking of, but that's, I mean, we started making this very large list.
A very, very large list. Something that's really cool as well is that we're gonna be able to use the like stock location of where the gas tank was. So it'll be cool to slip that in there and still be able to retain that and have it drain into the fuel cell, which will be really cool. On the inside, not much has changed quite yet. I mean, as you can see, the CD7's mounted, and we're gonna be able to throw the stock tack in there, which I showed you guys last time, so that's not any new news, but just to fill you guys in, because I'm sure some of you guys did forget about that. I just finished washing all of my cars, but one product that I make sure to use before I'm done washing it is the Ultimate Insane Shine Foam from Meguiars. Let me go show you guys how to use this. Make sure that the tires are somewhat clean. I went ahead and washed my car and just hosed down the tires and dried them off a little bit. And you're gonna hold the can 4 to 6 inches away from the tire and simply just spray the foam around the edges. Now this is Meguiar's highest gloss. So this is for those who like the super wet tire look, and that is me.
It's super simple to do, super easy, hands-free, and once you spray your tires, just let it dry naturally, and that's it. Try not to drive your car while the foam is still drying because you're gonna spit up a bunch of that foam and tire shine down the side of your car, which you don't wanna do. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it on the RX-7 as well. Notice this tire is a little wet, and that's okay. Once these are done drying, these are the highest gloss you'll be able to find. Once again, this is Meguiar's Insane Shine Foam. I'm gonna link it down below and you guys can check it out the next time you are at a store or order it now online. Thank you so much for Meguiar's for being a partner of this channel and always providing us with the best products for our cars. Now let's get back to today's video.
So originally this had a front sump pan, and then we were given an RB25, which is like a mid sump pan from JDM of California, and we were hoping that would work. Fortunately, we tried, and we even tried to modify it a little bit to work, and we're like, okay, this is gonna be like a whole mess, and we're gonna spend like days. So then we aborted that, and we ordered this rear sump pan, and it just clears kind of, it looks like it's made for this car.
It looks like it's made for it, yeah.
And it's, you know, it doesn't look so bad. It's a nice piece with a lot of TIG welding on it, and it holds, I think, an extra quart. So that's good, all good things, and it fit in. And so that allowed us to finalize these motor mounts, which we barely finished a couple days ago, and we'll take them off and paint them or powder coat them.
This is like the first time I've actually stood underneath the car where you can see the Roadster Shop chassis, which looks insanely good.
And we had, this is like the factory cross member that they sell. Like, I guess there might have been choices, but this is the one that came.
Yeah, I think we ordered a T56 one, and then what, you guys just modified the trans mount for...
Yeah, we just had to like take the OEM trans mount that came with this RB25 trans, cut it up, and then cut up this one that came with the Roadster Shop chassis, and kind of, it looks like it's like right in the right spot.
Yeah, it looks super good.
Next thing we do have to do is cut more trans tunnel for the shifter.
And then drive shaft, then exhaust, but wow, it looks so cool. It's really cool seeing this type of suspension that looks modern on a car like this. Roadster Shop does a really, really good job of making this look all OEM. I'm actually really curious to see how this thing's gonna drive, because it's supposed to drive like a modern sports car, which the last time I drove this, it was just, it's a death trap. It's actually terrifying. So having a car that's gonna be fast and has a chassis that has modern suspension on it is something that's very, very comforting. Also, this is just a reminder to everyone watching, because I'm sure you also forgot, like I forget. This is a 1000+ JZ motor. That's actually my motor. I blew my first motor on my JZ at my 350 like a while ago, and then I bought another one as my spare JZ, which is what's in my car right now. And this is actually my original one that's been rebuilt. It has Brian Crowder parts in it. Dan finished this like, I don't even know how long ago, a long time, and I haven't changed it yet, and I need to. Dan, when should I put this in my car?
I think right when it's time for pro spec.
Right when it's time for pro spec. Yeah, maybe next year. We'll see if I can deliver on the track, but it's just been sitting here, and eventually I will put it in my car, but not yet. So I just got back from Rad Dan's, and we have a special delivery from Tang Tools. They sent us out a toolbox for the garage. This is like my favorite toolbox from them because it is one of the smallest, but it literally has everything you could possibly ever need. This stuff I really enjoy, so let's unbox this stuff and get it set up in the garage and start organizing all of our tools. I also just noticed I took all these wings off my car, and now they're all suddenly all on.
It wasn't me, it was not me.
It was you. Sabrina, what do you have to say to all the people who, don't go hide behind them. What do you have to say to all the people who wanted to see you at Colorado, but you didn't show up because you're a weenie?
I'm sorry that I have brain cancer.
Okay, that's not funny.
Isn't there one in San Diego soon?
Grid Life? No.
What?
No.
You just said there was one in San Diego.
Grid Life?
Yeah.
No.
Hey, you said...
Absolutely not. There's not one. I wish there was. Grid Life, please, hear what I'm saying? Add one. I'm excited to see what tools I threw in here because I didn't.
I ordered all this for you.
Sabrina ordered it for me.
Yeah.
What'd you pick me? It's a secret? Yeah? You just not know, maybe, perhaps?
No, I know.
You do?
Yeah.
Hmm.
One of the things in there is a puppy again.
A puppy again. Fourth puppy. Can't wait for that.
Surprise!
Surprise. Surprise, it's a dog.
Did you tell them that we're sick, but not with the vid?
I think everyone in the vlog can hear that I'm sick. I don't think I need to tell them that
Well,
I'm
he
sick.
gave it to me, you guys.
She's being dramatic.
No, I'm not. I have a 99 fever.
Okay, the last it was like barely 98 degrees. Don't open my door. Excuse me, miss.
Ow.
Don't open my door.
Slam it really hard.
Slam it really hard. I just finished taking everything out of the boxes. I always am surprised on how much stuff can fit in that. Who knows, I could be wrong. Maybe all this stuff doesn't fit in that, but I'm pretty sure it does. They might have sent me some extra stuff, but this is ridiculous. So much stuff. I'm gonna try to organize this like I have at the shop just so I know the general layout. But man, Tang Tools, absolutely love you guys. They have so many different options for like big shops and a bunch of tools like we have at the shop, or for like really, really advanced home setups. Tang has it all. I'm gonna link this exact kit that you guys are looking at right now in the description if you guys are looking for one or you like what you're seeing. So it makes it easy for you guys to have the same setup as me. All right. I don't know if that's where it's gonna live. That's where I think it fits best right now. Honestly, not quite sure. So I got everything to fit in here and there's still like tons of room in some areas. I could probably order some extra stuff. Like there's still like a lot of extra space in the drawers. But it made like the world's biggest mess and I don't really feel like cleaning this up right now. So I'm gonna leave it here, and I can't believe I'm actually saying that. I never leave a mess in here, but I'm so hot and sweaty out here, I'm over it. But that looks good. Thank you so much, Tang. I really needed that.
I'm editing this clip on my phone, so disregard the difference in quality. But as you guys could tell, a little bit under the weather. We just got back from Colorado and I immediately filmed this video because I wanted to get this update up for you guys. But because this is an update video, I will also update you guys with one more thing. Later this week, I'm gonna go ahead and sell one of my cars. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but I will tell you one of the cars is getting let go and I'm dropping it off at West Coast Exotics later this week. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's the BRZ, isn't it?
I'm sorry, boys. I'll see you guys soon.